Hey, what's up everyone? Power Chris here. And today I want to talk about my firing systems. Now my first firing system by far choice, one of the best ones out there you can actually get is myself. And I use a torch. So this is my torch that I have that I use. It's good size. It's got a good flame on it. This is one of the food ones. I like it a lot. So that's one of my torches. I also have a torch that you can hook up right to propane, or butane rather, a bigger one. But that's really good to go in right there. Big lighter works as great as well. I've used many things in the past, but that's where I'm going to start off. Is me as the firing system. Now I'm going to talk about my electronic ones that I have. So I'm going to come down here, and we'll start off. And I have lots of these, 4 Qs, 6 Qs. They have remotes. You can program them. I've got quite a few. I'm only showing you the 2 here, but I have like a total of 20 of those altogether. And they work great. I've always enjoyed using them. They're fun. They're easy. And so I went out and I bought one of those 1200Q boxes to use with it. And I've had problems with this. I'm not going to lie. I'm not sure if I completely like this or not. We shall see if I can get it working again or not. But it's all push to fire, of course. There's no scripting involved with this or anything. You can do a rapid or an all fire, but for the most part, it's just push button, things go up in the air. Works great. I also have the Quantum Fire QFS SX2, so 6 Qs of 2 basically. That actually was my first electronic firing system I've ever owned. My wife bought it for me for Christmas one year. I didn't know about it, so that was really cool to get that. It's worked. There's only 2 Qs on it, but that's okay. I can space them across the field and just hit certain things. And the one downside, of course, is I'll have multiple controllers, so I'll have to mark everything. That's why the tape's on there, matches the tape on the firing system on the remote. And remember what they all do, write it on a piece of paper, so it all works out. I also have 7 of the Alpha Fire Pros, and so those are individual shots. I can go out and set those up in certain areas and just tie it together, and I'll have 7 additional shots there. Then I also have my Firefly, and I put it in a case. There's people who love it, people who hate it. I think it's a great system. I think it's going to grow. It's going to get bigger and bigger. I think the Firefly is awesome. You can script the power musical to it. Yeah, Bluetooth has its limits, but there's going to be repeaters coming out for it. It's a cool little system. And I have a lot of fun with it. I got a lot of extra igniters. I think it's great. So that's my Firefly, and I'll probably get more of those. And the last ones I have, of course, are my Cobras. I don't have the fancy R2. I just have the R1, so no scripting here or anything like that. But I got 2 of the remotes right there, receivers. So I need more of those to really add to it, but they're pricey, so I'll just add a couple here and there, and we'll be good to go. So I just got this year. I haven't used it yet for a system, so I'm pretty excited to use it. And there it is. So, like I said, up front, of course, you got the torch. Got to have a torch in case all electronics fail. At least that can still light things off. Got a 1200 box. Like I said, I got 20 of those things right there. That gives me lots of firepower. I got my Quantum Fire. I got my Alpha Fire Pros, 7 of those. I do have my Firefly. And I do have my Cobras. So, to me, I'm pretty happy with the extent of my firing systems. I'll probably utilize all of them at one point in a show. Eventually, overall, I'll probably go to the Cobra system once I buy more mods. and just shoot from that because it's just one remote that way. And also, I'll always keep my Firefly and keep expanding on that because I just think it's a fun product. So I'm happy with that too. The other ones are great too, though. Don't get me wrong; they work great. Except for that one, I had little problems, like I said. But everything else works fantastic. Nothing wrong with them. Great for a backyard shoot. So I recommend all of it. Everything you see, I recommend. I don't think there's anything bad here at all. It all works great, except for maybe that one right there. But maybe I'm doing something wrong. I will see. We'll play with that one again more. I hope it does work because it'd be really easy to put all my cues on one instead of having a bunch of different remotes. We'll get to that. Well, I'll practice more on that one. So I told you I want to give you my review of my firing systems. That's what I got. Thanks for watching. You know, pyro all over the place in the house. So it's cool. Happy. Can't wait for my show is the 2nd of July, so I can't wait for that day. Excuse me, but we will talk to you guys later. Until then, pyro out.